got a new day. Yesterday I was attempting to run my next 10k. Video from the last one has just been uploaded. It is Saturday today. There's traffic everywhere in Zurich. Not traffic, I mean construction work. So, I wanted to go yesterday, but my legs were sore from the concert, and they had construction work going on, so no trams were driving, and I had to walk all the way to the city and back. So I already had 10,000 steps in before I even went for the run, and my legs were so sore. I was like, no way that I'm going to run 10 kilometers now. Dude, this is new. It's like flea market, but usually this is not here. It's on a different place. Today we're going to attempt to run another 10k. I'm not sure if I can do it though, because my legs are still sore, and my friend's gonna join me as well for the shakeout run after. So she wants, I think, to run around 5 kilometers. So if I run 10 before that, I'm probably not going to be able to do another 5. I'm not sure. As I said, I'm a beginner. The only run I did so far was the one that you've seen. That was my first run ever. So I'm not experienced. So I don't know if I can run 15 kilometers, It's all new to me. I feel like I can, but I could be wrong. And the thing is, last time I ran 10k under 1 hour, just under 1 hour. That was my goal. Today, if I run the 10 kilometers, I'm trying to beat 50 minutes. So I want to do it sub 50. The thing is, that's quite a crazy jump, because before I was running a 5:55 pace, and I would have to run a 4:59 pace at least, which is quite a bit faster over a long distance. Dude, it's so windy. I hope you hear me. Yeah, I've got to be here in 1.5, 2 hours. Then we start the shakeout run. But dude, I've noticed in the last vlog I got all the numbers wrong last time. As I told you, I'm a beginner, so I didn't know what the pace number really meant, and I thought the higher the pace number, the faster you are. Oh, there's some running shoes. I need some. But the truth is that lower the pace number is, the faster you are. But I obviously didn't know, because I'm stupid, because I just started. So I realized last time in the beginning I was running faster than in the end, which I guess makes sense. I'm trying to get more into it. I've done my research in the past 10 days. Watched so many documentaries and videos and articles about running. And right now it's about to get all my gear together, so I have some proper running shoes. I need to buy some kind of smartwatch. Either I'll buy a Garmin, or I wanted to buy an Apple Watch anyways, but people say that Garmin's are better than Apple, so I don't know. I still have to figure that out. And it's just, dude, I realize when I get into something, I get in the bug bites hard, and I just realized there's levels to all of these things, and there's so much money that you can spend. I thought of, when I before I started running, literally 10 days ago, 2 weeks ago, I had no idea. I got into it 2 weeks ago, and then 10 days ago I did the run, and then now we're here, about to do my second run ever. But I realized, there's so much. I thought you could just buy whatever shoes and you could just run, but now I'm realizing, when you want to run a marathon, which is my goal, maybe even ultra marathons later on, but for all of that, to do that, you need so much technical stuff in you, and you need the right shoe, which is 200 francs, and then you need a vest to put all your stuff in. You need a watch, you need all that gels and salt tablets and all that stuff. Dude, I have no idea. I just started, so all this stuff is new to me. You know, I mean, I've been athletic my whole life basically, but I never used anything. Like the only thing I used was a protein powder and creatine for a while. So that's all I know. But I don't know what pre-workouts are. I don't know what gels are, what salt tablets do. Like, you know, I'm learning about it now. They prevent you from cramping and stuff like that. But, you know, it's all new to me. And all this stuff just costs money. And I have quite a few hobbies, and quite a few of them cost quite a bit of money. And now I have another really expensive hobby. I hope I don't get into cycling though, because that's gonna really break the bank. Because if you want one of those racing bikes, dude, you can buy a car for the money they cost. I saw some of them, they're like 8 or 10,000 francs. Which is, you know, the thing is, like, I take this stuff very serious. When I get into something, I'm extremely competitive and I take it really serious, and I want to constantly beat myself and be better. And so I don't just buy the cheapest gear. You know, I could buy some 100 franc Asics running shoes, whatever. But then I saw the Alpha Flies for like 300 and I fell in love. I haven't even tried them on yet, but I want I want the Alpha Flies. Do I need them? Probably not. It's completely overkill. Like, even experienced runners don't use that crazy kind of shoe. Okay, I'm back on it again. No headphones. Just my mind. I have to say though, this time I warmed up better, but my leg still hurts from last time. Like the shins, I think it's called. They're still hurting from the last run. I can feel it. I started with a 4:15 pace, which is sub-3 marathon time, but I think I'm just going for a 5K today. Try to keep it around the 5 pace, because I think with those legs and these shoes, running 10K is just too much. And I don't want to get injured, but I feel like I could get if I run too far. The shoes I'm running on are so not bouncy. They have like no bounce to it, because they're old. And they're not real running shoes. I'm doing all that to get out of the fucking comfort zone. Especially today, Saturday night. City's crowded, super uncomfortable, but the more uncomfortable, the better. Keep pushing. I think 2.5 in, 4:40 pace. I'm on track. I have to stay below 5 pace. You remember, I was here 2 hours ago. All the stores here, it's now all gone. Almost, I guess. There's so many people, but I gotta get used to it. On the marathon, there's gonna be people too. I don't care. Not even headphones on. Everybody's just chilling. Well, we are on a mission. Okay, I already ran past 5. Now it's 5:50. 4:50 pace. I'm just gonna run the 10K, fuck it. The shins feel better. I'm out of breath though. I got slower. I think I was running too fast the first 2 kilometers. As always, I have no gel, no salt, nothing. Not even water. I feel like this is definitely going to be tougher than the last one. But we're pushing. We never stop until we achieve the fucking goal. I'm adjusting target time. I wanted to run sub 50. I have to do sub 55 though. So far I'm on pace, barely, but I don't think that I can hold the pace for 3.5 more kilometers. I have 5:56 pace. No, 4:56. So 1 minute faster than last time, which is an insane improvement. Insane. Alright, I'll see you on the other side. This time I made it before the sun sets. So beautiful. I love the city. Alright, I have to gather myself really quick. Still running with the brokey shoes. So I ran 10k again. This time not in under 1 hour, but in 51 minutes. The goal was to run in 55. I did it in 51, which is better than... Dude, I don't even know. I have to put on my glasses. My nose is bleeding. Like not the inside, the outside from wearing the glasses. Which is crazy because I didn't even feel it. But yeah, I'm out of words. I'm just proud and I feel extremely accomplished because last time I beat my own time, like the time I set for myself that I want to run. I was faster than I wanted to be, and this time again I beat my time, like the goal time, by like 3 or 4 minutes, which is insane. I ran with a 5:05 pace, which is 0.5 per kilometer faster than last time. I think the mistake I did today is that I started the first 2 kilometers, I ran with like a 5:30 pace, 5:40, which is like marathon pace, but then I had like kilometer 5 or 6, I was gassed. So I was too confident at first that I'm gonna easily run the 10k, because last time I ran like 11.5 and I thought, it's gonna be easy, but this time my legs hurt already when I started running because they were still sore from the last time apparently, but the pain the pain vanished after a while, and the legs were not cramping this time. I think maybe last time they just cramped because I was not warming up, or because it was really the first run ever, because I never ran before. But so far, this time it just didn't cramp, so much better. But the shins still hurt. Yeah, that's definitely going to be painful for the next couple of days. I'm just doing my shakeout walk. My friend didn't show up. Look at the houses. My friend didn't show up. I think running is like, you need the right people. You need people that are down to do shit, because if you have people half-assing it, you can't run with those. Like I'm on Strava now. I have to learn how this app works. I didn't pay yet. I think you have to pay to use all the features, but I don't really feel like paying because I have so many expenses already. I'm good on expenses, honestly. But dude, what is this house? It's insane. Also, I was trying to focus on my running form a bit. The thing is, I don't really know what the perfect running form looks like, because I never ran, but also you can't really judge your own running form because you don't really see it, you can only look down. So I think it's not too bad. I lean slightly forward, which I think is good. I have straight posture, core is tight, so shouldn't be too bad. I think my strike is pretty good. I thought I'm heel striking at first, as I remember from the last time, but I'm actually mid-foot striking, which is, I think, the optimal way how to do it. So the strike is like how your feet touch the ground when you bounce. And ideally you bounce off with the middle foot, not with the heel or with the front. So that's what I did. But I think I can improve. Dude, this is my second run. Yeah, definitely. I think the next run will be with the new shoes, hopefully. Because honestly, with these shoes, I feel like they're not made. I mean, they're okay if they were not completely destroyed, but they are completely destroyed. So I need to buy new ones. I'm not sure if I should. Holy shit! I'm not sure if I should buy the Alpha Flies or if they're a bit too crazy. Also, I feel like I noticed today that I'm like sliding on the ground quite a bit when I'm exhausted. You know, I dude, in the end of the last 2 kilometers, dude, I was fighting. I had to stop honestly for like 30 seconds. I walked because I couldn't. I was about to throw up, and I thought, you know, I can't run and throw up at the same time, so I have to slow down. I didn't throw up though, but I almost had to. Like when I was leaning forward. Yeah, you don't need to know all the details, but so I couldn't film. But trust me, I'll show you the Strava numbers again. But I was just too focused on the pacing, on the breath. So it's just really exhausting. I think also last time I lost so much time because I was always talking and filming, and it's really like I had to hold my phone in my hand all the time, and now again because I still don't have any gear. But I'm hoping to improve on that level as well, because it just takes a lot of time, or like it takes a lot of pacing away. Oh my god, there's so many mosquitoes here. Yeah. So the next run, I think either I do a 10k again, but below 50, which is honestly going to be really tough, because last time I didn't really hit the wall. Like last time I just stopped because I ran out of time, basically, just because I had to get home. But today I could have not run 1 kilometer further. So 10 kilometers, I was cooked. I think, like, you know, physically, the only thing that would have kept me going now is the mental part. You know, I can still improve. And I think for the next couple of runs, this is going to be key. Because physically, I can only make so much progress. You know, I can't, like, cut my time every week by 5 minutes. It's just too much. But I'll try to get it below 50 minutes next time, or I do a 5k run and try to do a sub 30 minutes, which I think I should be able to do that. 5k in 30 minutes. If I can do 10 in 1 hour, easy. Also, in the last week, I was talking to a couple of other runners and showed them my time, and they all said the same. They said it's really insane that I ran 10k below 1 hour for my first ever run. I mean, dude, I beat my old time from last time by 9 minutes, which is, I mean, that's an improvement you don't see often. You know, last time I could have gone a little bit faster. If I gave it my all, I would have probably ended up around 56, 57 minutes. But I mean, now I did a 51, so it's definitely an improvement. I don't even know how that works. Like, how, dude, I did you know, I did the run. Now it's 10 days later exactly, I think. I improved my time by 9 minutes in 10 days without running a single time in between. How is that even possible? I don't know if my VO2 max is getting better, my stats, but I don't think so by one run. But yeah, I think I have to walk home now because I don't have any tickets or anything with me. I thought my friend's gonna join, but she's not here, so we're doing this all alone again. But I don't mind because I think she probably would have had trouble keeping up with the pace anyways, and I didn't want to slow down because of somebody else. Dude, do you see how many people there is? They're all dressed, going to party or eat out or whatever. I was just walking past some fancy restaurants. People wearing a suit. I'm out here with my shorts all sweaty, blood in my face. You're thinking like I just did some ultra marathon or something. Yeah, I feel like it. So I'm gonna walk somewhere where there is a bit less people. Because I don't really feel like, man, now I think about, you know, I have to walk home now for about 45 minutes. That was pretty dumb, not gonna lie. Maybe I have the ticket on the phone, I actually don't know. Here we have the two Macans, the old one, well, the new old one, and the new one. I think the front looks really cool of the new one, but the back is a bit goofy, I don't know. I prefer that one. Dude, there's literally 3 Macans. Welcome to Zurich, I guess. New C4 GTS 992.2. Looks alright. No, right now I would love to just meet up with friends, go to club or go to a bar and just chill. But I have to keep myself accountable because I didn't have time to hit the gym earlier this week, and I can't run and neglect the gym because I'm gonna lose so much weight, so I have to do both. So we have to do the sacrifices now to get the berries later.